Hello, in this video, create the Apple house with the Blender program. Shift A to add the UV spheres model. Please tap to edit mode. Select the tools on the top. Move the top in the centers and adjust the size as needed. Select the points in the centers below and adjust the size to change the shape. Hold Shift and select 4 points in 4 directions and move down to change the shape as needed. Add the subdivision surface modifier. Change the levels to in the modifier. Place zeros to see the models through the camera. Tap to edit mode and change the face edit. Select some face to create the door for the house. Shift D to copy the face. Press P and select the selection. Close the doors for to easily edit the other's model. Select the face to create the doors again. Press E to extrude the face inside the house. Select the doors and click right. Choose Set Origin and select Geometry to Origin. Select the door's models and go to edit mode. Select all faces of the door. Place alternate E and select the extrude manifold. Move the model to assemble the Apple house. Change the size of the model to fit the space of the door. Select the face of the door and move inside a little. Click the Apple's house and click right to select Shade Smooth. Select the door's model and place Tab to edit mode to add the detail. Place Ctrl R to add the line for the door. Hold Shift and select some face to add the detail. Place E to extrude inside a little to create pattern on the door. Shift A to add the cylinder's model. Rotate the model in the Y direction 90 degrees. Place S to change the size of the model to small to create the dog knot. Add the bevel's modifier and change the amount to 0.5 meter and the segment to 10. Click right and select Shade Smooth. Shift A to add the cylinder's model. Place S to change the scale of the model. Shift D to copy this model. Place R to rotate the model and move to the side. Hold Shift and select Bond Cylinder's models. Click right and select Joy. Hold Shift and select the two faces. Select the box on the left hand and change the numbers in the number of cuts. If the angles or distance is not balanced, decreased arc will not be smooth, so we will make a slight correction to the position. Do it again. You can see that the curve is smoother than before. Press A to change the scale of the model to balance the house. As the pivot modify, change the amount to 0.5 and segment 20. Hold Shift and select the 2 points and move a little. Select the top face of the cylinder's model. Press I to add the face inside. Press E to extrude inside in the cylinder's model. Shift A to add a circle's model and move to the side. Too easy when you want to edit the model. Select all and press E to extrude and press S. Hold Shift and select some points and press F to add the face. Select all and press E to extrude to add the thickness for the model. As the bevel, modify and change the amount to 0.03 and the segment to 10. Add the subdivision surface, modify and change level 2. Shift A to add the circle 1. Change the scale to fit the space of the window model. Press F to add the face for the model. As the bevels, modify and change the segment to 10. Select bounce the model and rotate the model. Move bounce model to decorate the house. Setting the cameras, the type of camera, location and rotation. Select all and place A to change the scale to big. Shift A to add the circles model. Next, to create the new window. Hold Shift Alternate and select all points inside. Place F to add the face. Shift A to add the cube model and change the scale. Change the scale to make it long. Shift D to copy and place R to rotate the models 90 degrees. Shorten the size to fit the gap. Shift D to copy and move the model to the other side. Select Alt and click right to join the model. As the previous, modify and change amount 0.2 and segmented. Change the scale and move to a decorated house. Gallery resize and position the window so that it doesn't look weird when viewed through the camera. You can delete or edit some models to make the model complete. Click right and choose Set Origin. Then select Origin to Geometry. Once the overall picture is clear and look good, we will start the next step. Shift A to add the UV sphere model to create smoke. Shift D to copy the model. Shift D to copy one's model and change the scale to different size. Select all and click right to select join. Add a subdivision surface and change level to. Shift A to add the UV sphere model. In these models, to add the subdivision surface and change level 2. Move the model to set Chimney. Arrange it to look like smoke. It's just coming out of chimney. Shift A to add a plane model to create the leaf. Select one slide and place E to extrude the face too long. Adjust the size of the plane model to look like the leaf. Place Ctrl R to add the line in the center. Move down a little. As the beavers modify, add the solidify to add the thickness for the model. Change thickness 0.1 meter. Add the subdivision surface and change level 2. Select some lines and move to the top a little to create the curve for the leaf. Rotate the models to prepare to assemble into the house. Gently adjust and rotate it little by little to get a nice looking position. Shift D to copy the leaf once and set it in another position. Press C to change to render mode to see the model. Shift A to add the plane model to create the background. Add the solidify modifier to add the thickness. Shift A to add the plane model. Select some points and move to change the shape to freeform. Place E to extrude the face. Add the bevel and change the segment to 10. Move the model to make it into a walkway in front of the house. Adjust the thickness and size to make it look balanced with the house. Shift D to copy this model and move to the side. Place Ctrl R to add the line in the center to edit the model. Move some point to change the model to freeform. Copy once again and change the shape of the model. Seize the model in the left scene to see where the layout should be moved or the model should be adjusted. Shift A to add the circles. Place A to change scale to bigger than upper house. Place Tab to edit mode. Select some points in front of the house area to create the decors for the house. Place Delete and select vertex to delete point. Select all the points of the circle. Place A and place A to extrude the face to inside the circle. Place E to extrude the face a little. Hold Shift and select all face on the top. Place I to add the face inside. As the bevels, modify and change amount 0.2 and segment 10. Click right and select Shade Smooth. Add a subdivision surface and change level 2. Hold Shift and select all the face inside. Shift D to copy this face and select the selection. Select all face and place E to extrude the face. Place Ctrl R to add the line to adjust the shape. Shift A to add the cylinders model to create the tree. Select the top face. Place A to change the scale top face to small. As the bevels modify and change segment to 10. Shift A to add the cylinders model. Place A to change the scale to create stock. As the bevels modify and change the segment to 10. Move the model and place them in viral position to create natural atmosphere around the house. Place Alternate D to copy the models. Using this shortcut key will make the copy models adopt to copy original. And of course, if materials are added, they will be added to originals as well. This saves a lot of time when adding a lot of materials. Press C to change mode to see the model. Change one scene to shader editor. Select the apple house and select new materials. Change to red colors and change the value in the rocksnet. Add the brown colors for the stock of the apple house. Add the new materials and Shift A to add the guardian's texture. Select the guardians and press Ctrl T. Add the color lamp and set between the textures and principle. Change the color in the color lamp to green tone. Add the brown colors for the window. Edit the Windows model. Select the face and move in the Y direction. Add the dark brown for the doorknob models. a material pan pot and adds the noise texture. Add the color lamp and change the value in the noise texture. Copy this model for the glass and change the value of the noise textures and change the colors in the color lamp. Add the wood material for the walkway. Add the noise textures and add a color lamp. Connect all together. Add the bump note. Adjust the values in the noise textures and bump note. Change the color in the color lamp to brown and orange. In the trees model, add the finished color for the model. Add new material for the tree, add guardian textures, and change the type of guardian. Because it's copied in alternately, there is no need to waste time inserting material one by one. Next material is smoke. Copy material from the tree. Change the colors in the color lamp to blue and white color. As the material for background, as the noise texture. Add the color lamp and bump note to connect with the principal note. Change the value in the noise texture. Change to green colors in the color lamp. Go to the words and change the color to rider. Shift A to adding areas to help make your works more beautiful. Change the powers of 350 watts. Shift D to copy area right and set it in many positions to increase the light to make the model clearer. And here's how to create the Apple house using Blender. Don't forget to follow and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new video. See you!